Each day this week, we have been reflecting on the passage that we walked through on Easter Sunday, just to remind us of the hope that we have because of Jesus and the empty tomb. Today, we want to read from Luke 24, verses 28 to 34. As they approached the village to which they were going, Jesus continued on as if he were going farther. But they urged him strongly, "Stay with us, for it's nearly evening, the day is almost over." So he went in to stay with them. When he was at the table with them, he took bread, gave thanks, broke it, and began to give it to them. Then their eyes were opened and they recognized him, and he disappeared from their sight. They asked each other, "Were not our hearts burning within us while he talked with us on the road and opened the scriptures to us?" They got up and returned at once to Jerusalem. There they found the 11 and those with them assembled together and saying, "It is true, the Lord has risen."
Every one of us is on a journey right now. We're all taking this walk like the couple on the road to Emmaus. And like them, I'll bet for many of us, it's a road that's got some uncertainty. It does for me. Certainly during this COVID-19 situation we're living in. But even without that, there's a lot of uncertainty. Even without that, there's some pain and confusion because we put our hope in something that at the end of the day, literally at the end of the day, what we put our hope in hasn't panned out. We had hoped our finances would fill the hole. We had hoped our achievement would fill the hole. We had hoped our relationships would fill the hole. We had hoped that he was the one who was going to redeem Israel. But the problem is our perspective is off. We think we know the whole story, and that what we need is for the resurrected Jesus to come and tell us his story and tell us how we fit into his story. And when we sit with him and break bread with him and see his nail-scarred hands, our eyes will be opened and the hole will be filled. This couple, at the end of the day, this long, exhausting, emotionally wrenching day, at the end of the day, after they invited the Savior in and experienced the truth of the resurrected Lord, they are so excited. They are so filled up. They can't wait until tomorrow to go back to Jerusalem. They've got to go now. They get the story now. They see their part in the story now. They've got to tell the others now. The same will be true for us when we invite the Savior into our lives and see and experience the risen Lord for who he is. When we find our hope in Jesus, we will want to share it with others. He is risen.
He is risen indeed.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.